Welcome to a daily dose of hope, another week where we try to inject a little hope into your lives and maybe some wisdom even. Hi, Troy.
Hey, Bill. I noticed you're wearing the same shirt that you wore last week.
I'm noticing you're wearing the same shirt you wore last week.
I like this shirt a lot. This shirt, it says Hope Quest, and Hope Quest is very, very important to me.
My shirt says Red Sox, and they are very, very important to me.
That's true. And maybe you're hoping, but I would think, Bill, that after the brutal week y'all had last week, and really
We
the
won
brutal
2 out of 3.
brutal couple of weeks y'all had, that might not be such a lucky shirt.
We'll see. We'll see about that, Troy Hoffs. How you guys doing?
Good to see you guys. This is a daily dose of hope.
Tell 'em.
Where Bill and Troy try to come and give you some practical perspective and authentic stuff from our own lives to give you some hope in your day.
Yeah, and we hope that you'd share this with others. Spread it around. Send it as an attachment in an email to those you love. We think it'll be helpful to them. This week we want to talk about something we've both experienced, maybe more than once. Me, certainly more than once, and you've probably experienced it too. What do? You ready? When life caves in. And I pray to God that's not where you are right now as you're sitting there, but if it is, our prayers are with you. We've been there, and we'll get through it together. Troy, what would you say the first thing we need to do is when life caves in?
You know, Bill, I've got to just stop and take a deep breath. The Bible tells me to be still and know that He is God. And oftentimes when everything caves in, something catastrophic happens, something doesn't go the way I wanted it to go, and I really, really, really hoped it would. The tendency is to just melt down, overreact, lose it, to heck with everything. And that's why it's so important that our first step out of the gate is to take a deep breath, to really be still. That's not just a Bible verse, Bill. That is a way to approach challenging moments. And if I will take a deep breath and I will get still and I will say, you know what? You are still God. You are still on the throne. You are still in control. What's happened terrifies me, but it has not caught you by surprise. And by being still and recognizing His place and His power and the hope that His presence brings, I can make it whatever unfolds.
I need to testify to those who don't know and retell a story that you've heard. When life caved in for me at one point, I allowed the voices in my head to ring so loudly and for me and my flesh to deal with them so individually that I tried to take my own life because the voices were too loud. When it gets that bad and the voice of God doesn't seem to break in, is there anything we can do to rescue a friend who might be there?
Well, yes, and I think that's something for us to talk about tomorrow because I don't want to trivialize when things are really, really, really dark. But I do want to say that for today, there's no better place to start than to take a breath, slow things down. Oftentimes when things are caving in, things are spinning out of control. And there's nothing wrong with slowing down that process and taking that deep breath and being still and knowing that He is God and He is there. And we can talk tomorrow about what's the next step, but there's never a bad time to slow down.
It's a good word.
And listen
Be still
to what God's voice is saying in a difficult crisis, cave-in kind of situation.
It's obviously what ultimately saved me, and I'm sorry I maybe jumped the gun, but I just we need to get that out. So let's talk about that tomorrow, okay? Come back tomorrow and let's deal with next level stuff when it's really coming down on you.
See you tomorrow.
We love you guys.